Since we got all the buildings in place, I think it's about time to start decorating with all kinds of benches and like torches and stuff and lanterns and, well, trees. Lots and lots of trees. And a nice big thick tree over here. Oh my lord, this tree is gonna be massive. Actually, it doesn't really need to be that massive. It'll just, you know, it'll be quite wide and over this hillside. I just need a couple of main branches, and I'll just do a bunch of the little small branches. I think this bad boy up, but it's not thick enough, man. The tree just ain't thick enough. I was planning, I don't know if you could tell what kind of fruit tree this might be based off of the blocks in my inventory. I'll give you a few moments to guess. That's right, it's an orange tree. Yup. Bet you didn't expect that one. It doesn't make sense for a fruit tree to be big and all over the place. Like, right, you'd realistically like kind of take care of it and like have it kind of be small so that you could more easily gather its like stuff. Does it even matter? Honestly, does it even matter? Who cares about realism? Well, I care a little bit, but not that much. I got a vision out here, and so let's just follow the vision. Screw reality, you know, screw reality. Yeah, I should be about right. There's no options to not delete what you're drawing on with this. That's kind of crazy. Isn't that crazy, guys? This literally deletes all the twigs inside of it, I'm pretty sure. How, like, circular do I want this tree? I'm not much of a tree physicist, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I need. Just a little bit of roughening, you know, not much, just a little bit. I'll add a little bit of azalea here at the top as, like, a little highlight. But as a tree, it's a fine tree. Not super great. Yeah, let's have some slabs around here. And a little bit of fences as well. I think I'm doing it only from one side, you know? You gotta, like, do a little bit on every side, right? Why? Why would I need that? Sir, why would I ever need to do that? Just a little bit, something like that should be alright. I feel like, okay, I think I know what the problem with this tree is. It doesn't have any negative space. That, I think that's it. I don't know how I would add that, but like, that does make sense to me. Just like, you need some more negative space in this thing. I'm not gonna add it though, probably, because I don't really know how to. Wait, that's not a good excuse as to why not to do it, but like, whatever. I guess let's just add the oranges at this point. I have an orange there. I have like a big orange over here. Man, it's a very fruitful fruit tree. You know, that actually does remind me, in Stardew Valley, all the fruit trees can only hold like 3 fruit. Which, like, that is kind of sad. I'd say the only, like, gripe I have with Stardew Valley is that some of the stuff just feels very unfairly balanced, you know? Like, certain things just don't make sense to get. Like, it feels like, I don't know. Just certain things are just so horribly unprofitable that it's not ever worth doing it compared to any other, like, method. Which, like, I can understand some things being non-profitable, but a lot of them are kind of just annoying. Like, making food, for example. The food you make in Stardew Valley, you sell it for less than the ingredients cost. You can just sell the ingredients raw and make way more money, like way more money. It's like really stupid in my opinion. It's just like not fun, you know? It's just not fun. That's the thing with it, it's not fun. And same with fruit trees. They kind of suck ass. It'd be alright if they could hold at least like 8 fruits on them, you know what I mean? So you only have to harvest them like a few times per season. But no, they hold 3 fruits. You can't even leave them around and like harvest them after like a long time, you know? It's just kind of sad, you know? It's just a little bit sad. Because all these things could be like fun and profitable, but they end up just being not that. For some reason. Just like no good reason either. I think if we just add a little bit of offset of the orange with like different colors here, I think it'll be a lot better. Is this a good bench? Not really. I mean, it's a weird bench, but it's quite alright. It's more of like a massive like couch in a way. It would make a lot more sense for it to be like over here, right? So you kind of look over the landscape. There's nothing to really look at right now, but like, you know what I mean? You just go over here under the shadow of the tree and you sit down and you look over at the landscape, right? Why would you face the house? Even though the house looks a lot better now that I look at it than the landscape over there. Yeah, unfortunately it's kind of ugly, but like whatever. Maybe today is just ugly day, you know? How about we make today the ugly day? And if you're making art, Today, if any of you guys are drawing or making anything, just make it ugly. Or today is ugly day. Like, why not, right? Why not? What could possibly go wrong? You'll make some cool, ugly art, okay, and... Look at this marked carpet. We're mossing all over the place, yo.
I feel like there's something else I could add here. I'm just not sure what, you know? Because it just feels like a little bit lifeless to me, you know?
Maybe like a ladder? I really don't like ladders because they don't look very good. What if we just have a long stick on the ground to harvest all the oranges? You just pick up the stick. It has maybe like a little claw at the end or something, and then you pick them up. You know, I love it. You know, I love like comical, goofy things. Look at this dude. Man, I would love to have this guy here, but he kind of ruins the shot, honestly. Look at his ugly ass bag. It looks all moldy and gross. I don't know, man. It's so funny, but he ruins the shot completely, unfortunately. Sorry, Mr. Farmer, but you have to go. You really do ruin the shot. You see, like, this is all, like, nice and cool looking. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't really make big characters doing stuff. We probably have small characters doing stuff somehow, somewhere. I'll figure it out. You can also always just add, like, little barrels and chests all around, you know? Let's just try something. What if we make, like, a fence design? It should be simple. I could build it easily everywhere. Can I just have something like this? Is that a fine fence design? I can just spam it like everywhere basically. I don't know how I'll do like curves, but we don't need curves where we're going. Boom. We got a big fence around a barn. This really isn't a lot of space for a cow to graze on, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's weird. It feels like this is a lot of space, but it really isn't. Even for like 3 cows, this is not even nearly enough. This is overgrazing territory very much. I think anyway. I don't really know. What do I know? But like still, and it feels like it. Oh hey, and this gate is here like perfectly. Although I kind of want to change how the actual gate of it looks, how like the main entrance of it looks. You can enter from any gate, but you know, we gotta have a main gate, like, right? So for the people looking in, it says beware cows, and then for the people, for the cows looking out, beware humans. You know what the cows don't have? They don't have like a big water trough. They definitely need that. Also, they could escape from here apparently. I didn't realize that. This is a weird fence. I kind of just copied it from the Blubber farm. Should have probably looked up a reference of a water trough from like real life. But I think that'll work. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, how about we just have another one? Just filled with hay and filled with, well, oranges, I guess. Oh yeah, I can just have like a few hay bales around here as well, now that I think about it. Maybe it doesn't make that much sense, but it makes a little bit of sense. You know what I'm thinking? How about we just add some cows outside then, right? We may not be... it might be a little difficult to add characters around, but I'm gonna do it somehow. By golly, if I can't add goofy characters, then what's even the point of the series? Of course, we gotta have at least one pig out here. Maybe he like uncovered a truffle. Yeah, boom, truffle. I know it just looks like mud. What's a better truffle color? Let's add a little bit of grass around here and some moss here. Oh yeah, I'll need to add a fence around the chicken coop as well. Not a problem. We got the fence design, all we gotta do is copy it, really. It took a lot of squiggling about with these fences, but there we go. We got a bunch of fences around the chicken coop. And now we just change the sign to be chickens instead. You know what? I'm just gonna be a bit lazy today. I'm just gonna copy the feeding troughs. Oh my god, this place doesn't have space for these feeding troughs, bruv. Alright, boom. I managed to fit both of the troughs in here, yeah. Alright, let's get some chimkins up in here. I don't really know if that's I don't know if you can consider that a chicken, but sure. This is the boss chicken. This is the head of this entire... This is the leader chicken. He's the leader of all the chickens. He's big and can't even move. That's kind of sad. And then over here we'll have an ostrich, because I think ostriches are kind of cool. And also you can have them in Stardew Valley as well, so that makes sense. This is terrifying, honestly. That is such a big ostrich. He's beautiful. Oh my goodness, this place is becoming so alive now. We got fences, we got animals and stuff just roaming around. Oh, it's just wonderful. It's so vibrant. and stuff.